everybody. Welcome to Mythic Geekdom and an absolutely fantastic time with a Boxing Day D&D one-shot. Yay!
Yay!
I want to thank all of my players. I will be announcing them at the end of the game, and you will be finding out who they're playing very soon. But in the meantime, thank you, players, for being here today. All right. So, shall we kick this thing off?
Let's do it.
Woo. Most people would be enjoying the day after Christmas with leftovers, gifts, and time off. This story is not about most people. This story is about a group of workers in Springcrest, North Montichigan, a small town near the Canadian border. While most Americans today don't celebrate Boxing Day per se, the people of Springcrest do, although not exactly with the customs that you would think. This is the story about a group of people who put Boxing Day on the calendar, even if it was just for the little town of Springcrest. Springcrest is your normal, quaint, woodsy mountain hamlet, where everybody knows everything about everyone, because everybody tries to help everyone. The town has really been coming along these recent years, with a few fast food chains and even a superstore or two. It's December 26th. And while most people are sleeping in, having leftovers, or enjoying the first good snow of the season from their cozy little homes, some, unfortunately, had to drive through it this morning on their way to work. Our story starts mid-morning at the local electronics store, Perfect Purchase, where many can find their way back to use gift cards or return items from yesterday. We head over to the first section of Perfect Purchase, called Nerd Haven. Nerd Haven is an area where you can get help understanding your new gadgets, or a quaint, small place to work and recharge your items. Within this area is a circular desk for IT troubleshooting and a recharge center. Behind this circular desk are two disgruntled workers. Matt, will you please describe your character?
So, sitting behind the counter at a computer, probably towards the front of the desk area, is a elven individual, very pale, very tired looking, wearing pretty much what I'm wearing now, his standard customary dress button up and tie for his attire, donning his hoodie and leather jacket along with his beanie. And he is just sitting there typing away, looking lazily at the computer.
Next to him is a young, college-age, slender woman, chestnut brown hair pulled back in a ponytail, same blue work attire with the name tag Megan. She fiddles with her tie a little bit so it is not askew, finishes with the customer that she has, and turns to you and says, James, if the manager sees you with that hat and jacket on, he's gonna be angry.
I wear it when I'm on the normal night shift. I'm on days I'm not changing my attire. I'm still gonna get all my work done, and it's cold. It's winter.
This isn't your normal shift. Your normal shift doesn't require you to be around people.
I know.
This is my normal shift, and I'm telling you, I don't want to be in trouble. If you look bad, I look bad.
If he tells me, I'll change.
Fine. Don't say I didn't warn you. In a different section of Perfect Purchase, we find the home entertainment store. Sorry, the home entertainment room. This is a sectioned off area where you're supposed to get the idea of how your home entertainment center would look with inside your home. But instead, it has been blocked off by a bunch of flats covered in a green and red Christmassy wonderland. There are 2 5-foot-tall red and white striped candy canes heralding the doorway into this area, and a banner above it with the scrolling letters that read Santa's Workshop. The store has decided that a Come Meet Santa event would bring most people to Perfect Purchase. But since it's December 26th, there's not many people here. Santa is sitting in a big red chair in his appropriate red attire, a presumably still full bag of toys sitting next to him, and at his side is Mrs. Claus. Jo, will you please describe your character?
So this woman portraying Mrs. Claus is in a lovely red velvet frock, almost like a little tunic, and has a lovely little apron on and wonderful little coiffed hair, some glasses. She looks to be perhaps in her mid-60s. She looks healthy, plump. She definitely enjoys to eat. You can tell by looking at her. Rosy cheeks, very happy and smiley, and she would be a joy to greet anyone that would come up and see her. And right now, not too far away from Santa Claus, she would be singing lightly to herself and anyone who was close enough to hear her. A day or two ago, I thought I'd take a ride. La 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 la.
Santa, or at least the actor playing Santa, sits in his chair, looks over at you, and says, I don't understand why they still have us here. It seems a little odd to be here after I've done everything I was supposed to do yesterday. Everyone who's come has complained that it's been the wrong gift.
The wrong gift? Darling, it's always the right gift. They just don't know it yet.
I've been doing this for over 10 years, and this seems a little awkward, but you're a natural at this.
Thank you.
I'm quite surprised.
I was going to say the same thing about you, Jim. You're absolutely splendid.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Well, I suppose if they're going to pay us to sit and hang about.
Today's bound to be a slow day. Just enjoy yourself. Want another cookie?
Yes, thank you.
Got
He
you.
reaches over. Of course. He reaches over, grabs one of the cookies off of the plate, and goes, I really shouldn't be doing this. Don't tell my wife. And he begins to eat it.
My husband.
Coming through the front doors are a few people coming in and out, a lot of people standing in line to take back some of the things that they didn't want or need from the holidays. Within this line is a mother and a son. Rachel, will you please describe your character?
Yeah. Standing in this line with a big old box in her arm that looks to be an air fryer is Belladonna Baxter. She is the town's local holistic doctor. She has long brown hair that's very wavy and very just big, not blue. It's just long and just looks like it's kind of unkempt, but probably just woke up and walked out. She's wearing very flowy earth tones. You look at this lady and go, oh, she likes Stevie Nicks. It's very apparent about her, everything about her. And standing next to her is her son, and she looks down at him and goes, Bax, do you know what your Uncle Mac gave you for Christmas?
Card.
Well, yes, a gift card, but you know what it is more than that? It's the gift of choice.
Oh.
You can get anything in this store under $25. You can get anything in this store. But with that choice, you have to know, not everybody gets this opportunity. Everything. Find what calls to you. And then come back because I'll still be in line waiting for this, so.
Okay.
How about it?
You're awesome, Mom. Thank you.
Wait, Bax, wait.
And he goes for a big hug to Mom.
First, take this. I know you're going to get overwhelmed. Take this bottle of lavender oil for when you get stressed.
Okay. And I put on my finger and under the nose, yeah?
Not like,
right?
not super hard, just...
Okay.
Okay, then I hug him back.
Okay. Thanks, Mom! And Bax goes running off. Bax looks very, very similar to how I'm dressed. Flannel shirt with a black t-shirt underneath and a scarf and his hello beanie to keep his ears warm. And he goes scurrying off to the kids section.
Cool. Bax, you run towards the kids section. You are carrying a gift card in one hand and a pixel craft little foam pickaxe in the other. Headed off towards the kids section. There is a kids section of gadgets and puzzles and things, and you make your way over into that section. I would like you to make a perception check, please.
Okay.
First roll of the game.
First roll.
Okay. Who's it gonna be? All right. Be nice, please. Okay. That's gonna be a 12.
12. Okay. So there's a lot of the games and a lot of gadgets and things in here. You might be stuck kind of looking around for a little while. Mrs. Claus?
Do I notice the appearance of this child in the children's section?
You don't, because it's on the other side of Perfect Purchase.
Gotcha.
Coming through the doors, again, the doors slide open. Coming through this time is not a worker of Perfect Purchase and not a customer either. It happens to be the postal worker, a delivery guy of sorts, who comes in. Cody, will you please describe your character?
That character is Everett Schmidt, or Schmitty for short. He's about 6'2", about 220 pounds, but not much of it's fat. He's got wears his khaki work shirt, and he wears shorts no matter how cold it is. And he likes to show off his great big calves because he's always on his feet. And when he's not on his feet, he's practicing hockey. Back in his truck, he's got his hockey stick, he's got his hockey pads, and in the town there is no ice rink. But that doesn't matter. We're going to practice every day because we need to be ready. So that is Shitty.
You come in with this big box, a delivery box of some kind. The manager sees you and goes, "Hey, Schmitty, how you doing today?"
Oh, doing the same as usual, you know.
Well, go ahead and make your go ahead and put it towards the back of
I know where it
store.
goes.
Yeah, next to the charging station.
The chargers.
Yep.
With the weirdos. Yeah, gotcha.
Yep. You start taking this package past the circular IT desk. You notice someone you haven't seen on this shift usually, sitting with Megan, who you do notice and you have met before. She looks at you and goes, "Hey, Schmitty."
Oh, hey, Megan. Who's the pasty elf next to you? I ain't seen him before.
That's James. He usually works night shift.
That makes sense. Hi, James. I'm Schmitty. You probably won't see me, but all the stuff you work with, I bring it.
Appreciate it. It helps.
I bet. Nice to meet you.
You start heading over. You pass the Santa's workshop section. You've seen these few actors for a while, at least throughout this holiday. Santa is looking disgruntled, but satisfied because he has a cookie in his hand. And there's Mrs. Claus next to him.
Morning.
Hi, Mrs. Claus. Is this that weird day after Christmas?
Yes, it's still the Christmas season, though.
Oh, of course.
Would you like a cookie?
Of course, I'm never going to turn down a cookies for Mrs. Claus's.
Good. I kind of waddle over to him. Here you are.
Ooh, favorites.
Take your pick. There's a snowman and oh, I see you went for the Christmas tree. Excellent.
I'd take two, but I know better.
Oh, you can take another one just for later.
Really?
Absolutely.
Snowman this time.
Okay.
You take it, pocket it, and you start bringing over this huge package, the delivery package, and place it down next to the charging station. Across the way, you notice a small child looks kind of lost.
Does he? Well, I'm going to go over there and say, "Hey, Ewan's little guy, you all right?"
There's so much stuff.
Well, yeah, it's one of the biggest stores in town. You doing good? Where's your mom?
Oh, mom's in line.
Ah, okay. Good. Well, I'm going to take a little look around just to make sure everything's good. I'm just a little bit defensive when you see little kids off there all by themselves.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a perception check, Schmitty.
12.
Is this a pattern?
I think so.
But there are 12 days in Christmas. I think we're like,
maybe that's it.
it's suits.
Serendipitous.
Yeah. You look around. There's not too many people in this section of the store. Nothing's broken. There's no like toys that this child has probably gotten into and maybe broke and is guilty of. Doesn't look like that. But when you turn to face backs again, you catch movement out of the corner of your eye.
Oh, well, I'm going to take a look. Because that's mostly what I'm looking for. If he's over there by himself, I don't care what kind of trouble he gets into, but anybody else.
Right. You turn to look where you saw that movement, and it's by the charging station. It's this bar in the back of the store. There's a few stools and boxes and things that you've brought in. No people.
Well, that was strange. I'm going to go take a little look. I'm doing pretty good. I don't have a lot of deliveries today. and I like to stick my nose in other people's business, and that was just weird.
Sure. So you start moving over towards the charging area, the charging station. Nothing out of the unusual. Nothing's moving.
All right.
Huh. Could have been another trick of the light.
I'm not too prone as to the tricks of the lights. I'm gonna take a little bit closer look.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
That's a natural 20.
Woo-hoo!
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
It's the goose.
It's the
It's
goose.
the
Goose. It's the town goose. No.
Herbert.
No. While you might think it would be, there are no fowl in this store at the moment.
Nothing of fowls is all right.
But as you're looking around, and you look kind of under the charging station a little bit, and you look over where you just placed the box, the package that you brought in, and it's not there.
Well, that's strange, as I just puts it there.
And as you walk over to where it was, one of these other boxes that's been sitting here closed, opens up, and tries to come out and grab your hand. But with a natural 20, you see it coming before it grabs a hold of your hand and you're able to bring it back. However, I think I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Let's starting this off early.
Oh, you bet!
Gosh.
I'm holding an air fryer.
Phoenix in the perfect.
Oh, and I have this with advantage. Yes.
Ooh.
Mister,
Okay.
are you okay?
Not the greatest.
Let me
You got it.
grab.
DM, I do not
Yes.
have the pixel craft weapon in my inventory.
It is.
So I need-
It is like a standard club.
Okay. Then I will add that real quick.
Although this is a foam piece that's made for small children, we all know that those things can hurt, and they're probably something really, some wooden pole or some such, keeping this thing aloft. I'm going to place you guys on the map.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is there gonna be a perfect purchase map? Oh,
There's
yeah.
going to be a perfect purchase map.
So exciting.
Ding!
Oh, that is so cool.
So,
Gosh.
please place yourself
Okay.
where you think you would be at the moment.
Front of the store, I'm assuming, is facing where the truck is. No, that
Correct. Yeah.
makes sense, James.
Front of the store is down further on the map, down south on the map.
So this is the entertainment center over
Correct. Yes.
here. I imagine right out here having given a cookie to
Schmitty, yeah, you are over
I know we
here.
did this before, but how do I do this again?
No problem. So you're going to be going to your journal,
Oh, that's right, the
and
journal.
you take the
There, I know.
avatar, the little mini from there, and place yourself. You're a little bit over here where I'm pinging. Yeah.
Oh, darn it, now I'm on.
Where would customer service be on the
Customer service is closer to the cash registers over here.
Okay.
Yeah. Perfect. Awesome. And I'm going to be placing. Wait. I remember correctly. There we go. The box that is coming for you.
The box.
The box. All right. Ooh, okay, so let's get this initiative order down, shall we? Anybody have a 25 to 20?
22.
Oh,
Nice.
Mr. C representing.
20 to 15?
18.
Wow.
15.
Okay. I was like, oh no.
I was waiting.
Okay. 15 to 10.
11.
No, Schmitty.
No, Schmitty.
Oh gosh.
Oh, Schmitty, what'd you roll?
7.
7.
Yeah.
Big 7.
Natural 20 on that investigation check, like swipe, but then it's
And a
like,
3.
what am I doing?
I'll
Oh
take a
no.
step back.
Well, I would be stunned if a box came out and tried to bite me.
Yeah,
Bad
I mean,
package. Bad package.
Bad package.
Man.
Cool. All right. Oh, let's get to it, shall we? So, Mrs. C, you're out here. Schmitty has just backed up all of a sudden. He's facing a box that is now open and moving on its own.
Goodness gracious, what on earth is that? And I drop my plate of cookies and I run over there.
No.
Let's see.
The cookies. No.
Party foul!
Okay, I have my own plate.
I got mine.
Yeah, I can go 50 feet, so I can go all the way there.
Sweet. All right.
Sweet.
You're gonna move your way over there.
Boom.
Nice.
Did I just see what I thought I saw?
You know, ma'am, I don't know what's going on. I work with packages all days long, and this one just tried to bite me. I don't know what's going on.
Have I seen anything like this before, DM?
Nope. Not in your. No.
Is it still trying to bite?
It's still like moving its flaps and is trying to like
Nom,
like
nom,
as
nom,
it
nom.
opens, you can see that there are like serrated edges of this cardboard piece.
All right, I'm gonna take a minute, and I'm gonna
Hit it.
turn around and do a jump kick and try and nail it on its box head.
Sweet. Roll for an attack.
All right.
You're kicking, so this would be an unarmed attack.
Yes. That's a 20, dirty.
Ooh, gonna hit.
9 damage.
9. Smack the box, and you would think that there might be something substantial in it. You're not sure, but it doesn't fly across the way a light box would do. It kind of shifts a little bit and then just goes.
Can I flurry of blows?
You can. You have attacked, so you may do so.
And then I want to go boom, 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 jingle, jangle with my fish.
All right.
Yes.
Oh, sweet. 21.
That'll hit.
And 7 damage.
7 damage. Sweet.
I'm hearing in my head, Miss Piggy. Hiya!
Stay down!
Mrs. Claus, are you okay? Do you need some help? Are you sure?
Bax, it is your turn.
Yeah. Are you sure? Can I go hit the thing? I need an adult to say yes.
I look over and he's got a little pickaxe. I'm like,
Yeah.
go to.
Really, Miss Claus? All right.
Yay! And I would like to bonus action rage.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You, Mrs. C. Schmitty, you watch this little kid now, with your permission, lift this thing, this pixel craft toy
Pickaxe.
in the air, and have in the biggest smile goes across his face, and just glee as he starts running towards you.
Bash the box, Bax.
Mrs. Claus knows my name. Okay. Yeah, I can make it.
Sure.
So Bax is gonna run all the. Yeah, he's gonna run over here.
Sweet. You kind of come around Schmitty, get underneath the bar a little bit, and you're able to kind of come around sort of on the other side of this box.
All right, and then I'm hit it
Sweet.
and yell out, boxes aren't supposed to hit back. And that's a 18.
That'll hit. Yep.
Okay, do you want me to roll for damage first or do my second attack roll?
Go
I
ahead and
get
do
two.
go ahead and do your second attack.
Okay. Pow! Okay, 18 again.
Yeah.
And then that's some d4s.
Mm-hmm.
So 1d4 plus 4. So that's going to be 7 for the first attack.
Okay.
Or I believe so. This is the first time I'm playing a barbarian, so I'm trying to remind
doing
myself. Okay, that's just strength checks. Yep. Okay.
Yep. 7.
So
and
7 and 7.
okay. 14 points of damage. You take this basically a club of a toy and just right on top of it go pow, pow. And you can see that the cardboard kind of caves in and creases a little bit on top, and it just goes still standing, but it didn't like what you just did. Is that it?
Bonus action and action. So yeah.
Yep. Cool. Belladonna, it is your turn. James, you're on deck.
Did I just hear my son yell from across?
Absolutely. You know your son's voice, and you know that he is all of a sudden extremely way too excited.
He's yelling at a box not to hit him back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to turn to Marianne behind me in line and say, I'll be back. I'll leave the air fryer in my place.
Oh,
And
no problem. You deal with what you need to. I've had kids. Mine are all grown, but don't worry.
Marianne, I can't talk right now. He's yelling.
Oh, all right.
And then I will. How far are you from me? Oh, I can just double dash and get there?
Yes.
If I just take a.
It would take your
dash
movement
action?
and then your action. Yeah. But
Yeah.
you will have a bonus action left.
Oh. Yeah, that's fine. I will. That was 60 to get here. Was that what that just said to me?
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Okay, then that's my action, is to run up and go, ah! And then as my bonus action, I will do nothing, because I don't think I have anything to do a bonus action with.
Okay, no worries.
But
You're
I will see
here.
that there's a box attacking my son and others.
Yes. All right. James, it is your turn.
Hearing the commotion
Schmitty, you're
behind
gonna
me.
be soon.
Hearing the commotion behind me and suddenly seeing a customer like mad dash over, I'm gonna be, and I'm going to get up, grab my bag, put it on my shoulder. I'm gonna look around. Do I see what's going on, or do I just see this group of people like huddled in the back corner off of the charging station? Like,
Make a perception check.
Yes. Ooh, decent. Ooh, 21.
21. There is a group of people huddled over in the area. It seems like there's something wrong over there. It doesn't look like a let's just chill and hang and talk kind of situation.
Okay. Will that have cost me any of my action, bonus action, any of that stuff? Okay.
Nope.
As I'm grabbing my bag and getting up, I'm gonna try to make it and be like, get the manager, something's going on, and I'm actually gonna just start moving there.
Okay. Megan looks at you grabbing your backpack and goes, your shift isn't over.
Yeah, no one likes you, Megan. I'm gonna move, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 will get me off ruler. Because I'll move out. 30 gets me there. Do I see, is the box low? Is it high? Like how?
The box is on the floor of Perfect Purchase. So it's down, it's close to backs.
Quote unquote
mainly.
People are in the way.
Correct.
So 35 gets me there. Because I have 35 movement. My fear is that if I make a ranged attack, I might hit somebody.
Max is short.
Yeah.
I am short.
Okay, cool. If anyone's paying attention, I'm going to, there's like a button on my jacket that I'm going to kind of like do this, and I'm going to like slide my hand across, and it's going to start sparking, and a bolt of lightning is going to shoot off of it.
Go roll for an attack.
You have to make a range. I have to make a ranged attack. Where did that go? There we go. Lightning launcher. Where'd my dice go?
A very normal day at Perfect Purchase.
Hey, that's actually not bad. 24 to hit.
Oh, that's gonna hit. Yeah.
Yeah. D6. 5 points of lightning damage.
5. Okay.
Burning cardboard.
The box still, like, I'm assuming the box is still moving.
Box is still moving.
My hand is getting ready to get something out of my bag, and I'm gonna cautiously be like, hey, is there more? Being a gamer, whenever a bad guy shows up, there's probably gonna be more. So I was like, is there any more? And I'm gonna like take a stance.
Okay, I want you to roll me an investigation check.
Okay. Which, depending on my paranoia as a gamer, you kick up things off. Ooh, wow, I'm rolling great for skills. Investigation? Oh, I have advantage too. Woo!
Woo!
Not as good. 19.
Oh, 19. Okay. You look around and you're like, there's just one? That makes no sense. So you look around and you notice.
I shouldn't have asked.
Ignorance is bliss.
But I'm a gamer.
It totally
notice
tracks.
2 more from across the way.
Oh.
Begin to move, and the tape on the boxes starts to peel, and they start to open up and have that same serrated edge.
Great. Okay, so as my bonus action, seeing that combat and crazy stuff's going down, and a little excited that there's action on this shift, I'm going to grab my smartwatch, and I'm going to spin an app. I'm going to slam it down, and suddenly this like almost instrumental music starts playing, and then like a really cool techno lo-fi beat comes in, and I'm going to start my blade singing.
Yeah!
What?
Yeah, so cool. Does it trigger on tonight? That's weird. It doesn't update on my classes. Got to remember I have that. Cool. Yeah, so it fortifies me a little stronger. I do have more speed, but I'm not going to worry about that at the moment because, yeah, sure.
Cool. All right. Schmitty, it is your turn.
Well, look at me being unprepared. I left my pads and the hockey sticker in the truck, but we've got this big box thing here. I'm going to just run up and kick it against the wall so that it doesn't go anywhere else. I'm just going to kick it as hard as I can flat to that wall so that if it goes anywhere, it's just kind of back to where it was.
All right. Go ahead and roll an unarmed attack.
Ooh. That would be 27.
That's gonna hit.
So that's just a flat 5, I think, for damage.
Yeah.
For unarmed.
Yeah.
1 point. Yeah.
Yep.
Did it
All
stop?
right, 5 points of damage. No, it did not
Okay.
stop. You smack it up against the wall. It kind of off of the wall for a second, but you watch it be like the tape is flipping around, almost like a tongue. But it is still moving.
Well, can I kick it again?
You can.
I'm just gonna do the same thing. Kick it again.
Kick it again.
You get him, Mr. Schmitty!
That's 21.
That's gonna hit. So
Good,
that's another
that's
5. Woo. There we go. You said stay down, and you kick it one more time, and it hits up against the wall, and you watch it go up against the wall and kind of flatten. And it just kind of and slides down the wall and is no longer moving.
Well,
Woo!
I'm on all kinds of alerts because that's for just weird. I'm just gonna look around and see what's going on now that that thing's kind of done.
Perfect. Go ahead and make a perception check, please.
Mm. 13.
There seems to be some more going on around the other side of the bar at this moment, but
Well, I'm gonna see
at
about
least 2
investigating
more.
that
Yeah. Alrighty.
when I can.
Cool. Sounds good. Perfect. All right. It is now the box's turn. Let's see here. They are going to start moving out away from the wall, but also
Oh no!
they start kind of grumbling and making noise, and you kind of hear that same like grumbly sound to the left of you as yeah 2 more of these post-haste box mimics begin to come alive.
Schmitty, what on earth is this?
I don't know, ma'am. I ain't never seen this before, and I work with these boxes day in, day out.
This box right here is going to come up to Mrs. Claus and is going to attempt to bite. So many things. Let's see. This is a happy face of a DM.
Beware the smiling DM.
23 to hit.
Yeah, it nips me in the knickers.
You suffer 5 points of piercing damage.
Oh, that sucks!
And I would like you to roll an acrobatics check, please.
24.
Okay. It bites, and you can feel that that cardboard, paper cut kind of serrated feeling against your body, and it kind of moves back a bit. This one is going to come this way because it has no idea what it's doing. Dope. Megan goes, okay. And she gets up and starts to walk over to go get the manager, who is in the break room at this point. That is Mrs. C's turn. Bax, you're on deck.
Mom, there's boxes that are hurting people. And there's more of them, I think. Can I hit them?
Yep.
Yay!
Hang on. Mrs. C first, but then you, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're an excited little kid. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Go,
Mrs. C.
Got a cardboard paper cut on my hiney. I'm gonna turn around. No! Punch!
Good.
Oh, that's not good. That's a nat 1.
Can you roll me that acrobatics check one more time, please?
No. That's much better. That's a 20.
Still not enough, though. You
Really?
bring your hand out, and as it goes forward, the tape from the sides of the box latch a hold of you. You are grappled at this moment.
No!
That's right. Mimics are sticky.
Mimics are sticky.
Ah! This is not within the holiday spirit!
Alrighty, are you doing anything else?
Get out of the grapple or anything? Or that's probably a full action, isn't it?
It does take a... Please hold.
Normally it is an action.
It is an action. Yep.
I can unarmed strike with a bonus.
Then you may try and pop him on the head.
Okay, so my hands are bound by him. I would like to try and
The hand.
Oh, the one hand. Okay.
Yep.
All right. I'd like to try and pull on that tape, and then boom with my elbow.
Perfect.
Hey, stay in there. Don't pop out. Okay, that's an 18.
18 will hit. Yeah.
Wait. Okay. All right, 7.
7 points of damage. You feel the tape go around your hand, and you can't move away from it. So instead, you move towards it more, grab a hold of the tape, pull it around, and crack right into the corner of this box.
Part of the holiday spirit.
Great. Bax, it is now your turn. Belladonna, you're on deck.
Okay. And I can see that Mrs. C is all tied up. Mrs. Claus is tied up.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go help her and break the box. So can I move through the dead mimic's space?
You can.
Okay.
You can totally hop over that thing. Just.
Okay, then I'm gonna come around the back side of this. And just
Cool.
kind of scurry around the back. And I am... That's a bonus action, so I will hold that for a second. And I'm gonna take my 2 attacks and try and smash the back of the box
Sweet.
as hard as I can.
Mind the tape, dear. It's sticky.
I'ma smash it!
Good lad.
Okay. Lots. I rolled lots. That is... It's more than 20.
Yep. You
It's a
get
16
it. Yeah.
plus 8.
Roll your
And
other
roll
attack.
for this... Okay. Natural 20!
Nice. Okay. Roll your first set of damage, please.
Okay, and I forgot that while I'm raging, I get a +3 to damage
Right.
for last turn. So that is 5, so 8 damage for the first one.
Okay. Ooh.
And then, so 3, 6, plus 4 is 10, plus another 3 for the rage is 13 for the second one.
13.
And then, as a bonus action, I would like to frenzy.
Yeah.
Yes.
After smacking this box quite a few times as it is trying to wrap a hold of Mrs. C, you can feel the cardboard kind of go underneath your toy, and it brings you so much delight that you go into a frenzy.
Yes.
All right. End of your turn.
Well, the frenzy attack is you can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action, so I need to make that
Good.
attack.
Make that one then. Yeah. Give one more.
19 plus 8.
Yep, totally.
Yes. Okay. Nope, that didn't even make it in the bowl. There we go. So that is 3 plus 4, 7 plus 3 is 10.
10.
And
My
you just hear
gosh.
gleeful giggling and not necessarily cackling coming from Bax, but he is just so flippin' happy.
You've done 31 points of damage this round, by the way. This kid kicks box. Wow. Yeah, just cracking this thing over the head. It's putting creases and huge smash marks into its box-like figure. It is not happy, and it is very, very hurt.
Nobody hurts Mrs. Claus!
Belladonna, your turn. James, you're on deck.
I look at my son and well up with pride, first of all.
Of course.
And then go, he got that. I will. This is. Okay, I ain't gotta move. Sweet. I will stay where I am, and I will look around for a little bit, and I'll cast Thorn Whip.
Very nice.
I will use my green dice. Okay, that is a high number.
You probably
4.
Yep, that'll hit.
Okay. I did math in my head.
Very good job. Sometimes that
The
is
head
so
maths.
hard.
Head maths are so hard.
And that is 7 points of damage to
All right.
that one.
Cool. Sounds good.
Hit.
To the one over here. This one, correct?
Yes, I was still
Perfect.
on the ruler one, and I was like, why isn't it pinging? But yeah, that guy.
Excellent. Yeah, you reach into your tote bag and you pull out an umbrella, one of those extendable umbrellas, and not unfurling it or anything. You just take the umbrella and kind of swing it over in the direction of this box, and it kind of becomes this whip that comes around the side of the box and just lashes into the back of it and comes back to its umbrella, your umbrella shape. What else? Anything else?
I think that's it.
Very nice. James, that's you. Schmitty, you're on
All right.
deck.
Moving and grooving to my blade song. As I'm moving my bag over my head, I'm pulling from it suddenly a short sword.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to full tilt run up. I'm going to get in between the two. I'm going to take an attack on the one that wasn't hit.
Okay.
Belladonna. All right. Attack roll. Ooh, you might miss. That's not a great roll. It's not a great one. Where's my shirt? Oh wow. 14.
14 will hit.
Oh hey.
Yeah. It's a box.
It's a box,
Say it's a
Matt.
box.
Oh. 8 points of slashing damage.
All right.
No, that one is an armored box.
Right?
Oh,
It's
piercing.
got a helmet on.
My apologies, piercing. Hey, you don't know.
Piercing
Some
damage.
boxes can hurt, guys.
Be dancing.
It's got a bumble cooler inside, so it's a bit sturdier, you know?
I'll take the slash, and then I'll reach for the watch again, spin the app thing, and I'll tap. And I'm going to, because Blazingers are awesome, I can use my extra attack for a cantrip. I'm going to cast Sword Burst. So suddenly the app pings, and all of these spiritual and ethereal swords spin around me. The 2 boxes have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Cool.
That's a
That is a sentence.
You're so freaking cool.
Real frog in a blender right there.
16 is the DC.
1 fails for sure. It's a dex save, yeah?
Dex save, 16 is the DC.
Yeah, one this one right here saves. This
Okay,
one right
so
here
no damage.
fails.
Okay, no damage. The one that succeeded takes 2d6. Force damage? Force damage, there we go. Hey, 6 points of force damage as the swords spin around.
For the failed one, yes?
For the failed one, yeah. If you
yeah.
succeed, it's kind of, cantrips, you succeed, you take nothing.
Right.
Very nice. I don't have much as bonus action, but to cast a cantrip, I could just to be ready. Yeah, for just getting ready for it, I'm going to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself.
Okay.
It gives me the action to use the bonus action as dash if I need.
Okay.
So,
You grab a small energy drink from inside your coat and kind of down it really fast. Makes y'all zippy.
All right.
Perfect.
Yep, I'm gonna stay there.
Cool. You hear what in the world? Help! And you watch Megan start running back.
That happens at the end of my turn, so no, nothing else that I could do, right?
And nothing else you could do. End of your turn.
Okay.
Unless it's a reaction of some kind.
No, I still had movement, but that's fine.
Yeah. As a giant, human-sized figgy pudding starts coming out, sliding out of the hallway after Megan, and with this like frosting that's kind of coming off in like tendrils that are kind of lifting over her menacingly.
No one asked to bring the figgy pudding. I said, don't bring the figgy pudding. It's got a little more movement left. So it gets to about there. Megan full on books it and gets she is starting to call to people and be like, smoke, fire, and is trying to get people out of customers out of Perfect Purchase as she runs and gets within the circular desk and hides behind it.
This is the opposite of that song. Don't bring us the figgy pudding. Don't bring it right here.
Schmitty, it is your turn.
Don't worry, Megazins, I'll help you. I'm gonna run. Boy, let's see here. How do I get that measuring tape again?
It's the 1, 2, 3, third one down, fourth one down. The ruler on the side. Yeah.
I had it before, but I didn't have it before. I got snaps. Well, either way, how far can I run? Can I ride up to that thing?
Let's check.
Okay.
You are right here.
Oh, perfect.
You've got it's 50 feet away from you.
Okay. Can I run up to that in one turn?
I think your speed is 30. So you could use your movement and then your action to get there. But I don't believe you'd be able to hit it in this turn.
Oh, that's fine. I just want to get there.
Sure.
Unless you're a fighter that has action surge, then you'd be able to take another action
Yeah, if you wanted to.
if you wanted to. But I don't know if you have it.
I think he
I've
does.
got action. I got some other bonus actions, but I don't see an action surge. Oh, I do. One
Sweet.
additional action your turn. Heck yeah. So I'm going to do that.
Sweet.
We're going to run right up to this thing.
You double dash,
And then
start moving past.
Yep. I'm moving lickety split, and then I'm going to go punch that thing right in the gut.
Sweet. Go ahead and roll for an attack.
Fighting desserts goes against everything in my nature, so I feel really conflicted.
That's a 14.
A 14 will hit it, yeah.
Okay, well that's 5.
All right. 5 points of damage. You just knock your fist into this giant, for all intents and purposes, bunt cake, and it kind of softens under your weight a little bit, but it definitely felt it. I think you have 2 actions, 2 attacks per action.
Oh, okay.
So you may like pop it one more time.
I'm going
If
to
you
pop
would.
it again then.
Yeah.
Put this on something flat.
Got cool stuff, man. Dang.
That's a 10.
10. 10's gonna hit it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well, that's 5 more points.
It's cake.
It's a big piece of cake.
Wah, wah.
So the cake is a lie.
No,
No,
the
it's
cake
not.
is real. The cake is
You
very
Ain't a
real.
lie.
It's just murderous.
It's just murderous. All right, sounds good. It is now the box's turn.
I bet you it tastes gross too.
That's for anyone to decide. We'll say that. This box right here is going to make an attack on James. That is 20 to hit.
That is my AC.
Woo! And
What?
You? What? Why so shocked?
I
Just
got
'cause-
skills, okay?
That's what he's doing. Yeah. That's gonna be
Alright, take damage.
7 points of paper cuts damage. And I need you to roll an acrobatics check, please.
Okay. And I'll roll also DM because Expedition Trees Concentration. I'll roll that after this.
Sounds good.
Best part about you said acrobatics, right?
Yes.
Light Singer gives me a +4 to that.
Oh.
$24.
Oh yeah, no problem. This tape kind of swings around, and you just kind of you're bopping to your song, and you just kind of like turn. No problem. Does not touch you. The other one, however, is gonna try and go for you as well.
Or that concentration concentration check passes. It's above 10.
Perfect.
Just on the
The other box it hits you for 19. No, does not
Misses.
hit you. Misses.
Yeah, misses.
Okay. This box right here gonna be going after Bax. Comes over, tries to latch a hold of you, and doesn't. Misses, falls short. This little guy right here. He's running around because boxes don't know what they're doing.
Point of order
It's
question.
true. Yes.
So, for the box that's between Bax and Mrs. C, for it to attack me, does it let go of Mrs. C?
It's got its tape around her and is trying to actually bite you.
Oh, okay.
So,
just asking. Yeah. I'm unfamiliar with these creatures. I don't know.
Cool. And that is Box's turn. So Mrs. C, it is all up to you, and Bax, you're next.
All right. So I just now want to take my free hand and come around. Bam! Bop, bop, bop.
Cool.
Jingle, jingle.
Staying in. Dang, dang,
Jangle.
dang.
Jingle, jingle, jangle.
To attack.
14.
Is going to hit.
Yay! 5 damage.
Okay. And that's to, yes. The one that's looking very hurt already.
Oh, excellent. Flurry of blows.
Get him, Mrs. C!
Pop him another time.
14 again.
Cool. Go ahead and roll your damage then, because that hits.
10.
Woohoo, 10 points of damage. You come down on top of this box, wham, wham, and you feel it kind of cave in on the top, and the tape that's around you suddenly goes loose as this box is damaged. It is no more.
Cool. I'm going to look at Bax and say, are you all right?
Yeah, that was fun! Is there more?
As long as your mother says it's all right, go get that one! And
Yeah!
I run back over to here. Let's see, how far can I was about here before, right?
You were here.
Let me see. I want to find out exactly where. Oh, hey, you know what? This whole thing is decorated, right?
It is.
Cool. I'm gonna run to here, and as I go past this this box, I'm gonna like leaping dash, and you can kind of see like my green bloomers.
Yeah.
As my dress kind of flaps up, and
It's
I'm going
gonna
to land.
It's gonna use a reaction to try and grab you
Okay.
because you're coming into its melee.
Yep.
It's a natural one. It misses. Don't worry.
Beautiful. Is there like this entertainment center? Are there like kind of windows in it? Can I see? Can I see Mr. C?
You
Mr.
can't.
C?
You can't see Mr. C at this point. It's just
Okay.
This is kind of like an alcoved home entertainment
Got you.
area. So, however, what you do see around here is there are like a few decorations and things, as well as like those big old candy canes that are kind of heralding the area.
Perfect. I am going to grab one of those candy canes. I'm gonna snap it off, whip it around, and I'm gonna use it as a staff.
Sweet. Very nice.
And then there are a couple of cookies on the ground, I'm sure, right? From when I had dropped them.
Yes.
I'm going to grab like 2 or 3 of those and just kind of grab them. So I've got stuff in those in my pocket, and I've got my staff. And then that will be my turn.
It's your turn. Cool. Perfect. Bax, it is your turn. Belladonna, you're on deck.
Okay, did I notice this box that like run away from where it was around the corner?
What's your passive perception?
16.
Oh yeah, you totally, yeah.
Cool.
You can probably see it like waddling off right now.
Come here, mean box, I'ma smash you!
Get it, son.
And I am going to bam, 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 whack him.
Sweet. Roll those
All right.
attacks.
Yeah. So that is a 21
The 21's gonna hit.
to hit. Yep. For roll for the second one.
Yes, please.
Okay. Lots 24. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
totally gonna hit. Yep.
Okay. So that's my attack action. So I'll roll the damage for that. Or do you want me to roll my frenzied attack as well, or wait?
Roll all the attacks.
Okay.
Yep.
Natural 1.
All right. So you're gonna miss on that one. But go ahead and roll your damage for the other two.
Okay. So that is 8 plus 3 is 11 for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And then that is 7 plus 3 is 10 for the second one.
21. Okay. Very nice. You like almost golf club baseball bat right into the back of this box, and you hit it twice, and the third time you come up to hit it, it actually moved more forward than you thought and kind of lands on its face. And you trip over it. So move yourself to the other side of the box.
I can certainly do that.
Cool.
Cool.
Excellent. Is that it?
That's yep, attack action, bonus action, yep.
Perfect. Belladonna, it is your turn. James, you are on deck.
If I move here, is Bax in my line of sight? I could move here. I
Yeah.
just want to make sure I know what
Move
it is.
there, yeah.
This one?
Yep.
12:30?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I will do that. Boom. And then I don't need to check this, but I'm going to. Okay. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at that giant cake.
Sweet. Go ahead and roll for an attack.
I'm going to cast it at second level. I had to
Ooh.
make sure that was within 120 feet.
I think you're gonna be in range.
I'm going to run out to the parking lot.
Yeah.
19 to hit.
19 will hit, yeah.
Okay. $5d6. Good lord. Okay.
Woo!
It's at least 5 damage.
We'll see.
If she gets less, there's something going on.
18?
18 damage.
Yes.
Nice. You bring your hand out, and this light shoots from your hand. It goes over Schmitty's shoulder, hits right into this giant cake that kind of moves and jiggles with this force, and then all of a sudden it is a light lit up like a Christmas tree. The next hit on it has advantage. So the next person to try and hit it will have advantage on it. Anything else?
That's it.
Sweet. James, it is your turn.
That it is, and I just realized Mrs. C is way too close for that.
Not doing that spell.
Nope, not gonna. Ooh, jeez. All right. The DM thing to note: I didn't have turned on one of my infusions, so technically my AC should have been 1 higher.
It should have been 21. Okay.
But I didn't know that, so I'm just letting you know now that that's
Cool.
Yeah, that's a thing. All right, cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the long sword and I'm gonna swing for the one that is down, quote unquote, from me.
Cool.
So rolling. 17.
17's gonna hit.
That is 4. Gosh, I have to go back and forth between sword and spells. Yeah, 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And still 2 of them. They're surrounding. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna hit the same app thing, and I'm gonna use my extra attack to create the sword burst again. So they both need to make a dex saving throw,
Cool.
please.
Alrighty.
As my sweet lo-fi orchestra techno beats are just causing me to keep moving.
Love it. One is definitely a fail. This one right here is definitely a fail. What is the DC?
16.
The other one fails as well.
Hey, all right, full damage.
Cool. Full damage.
5 points of force damage.
5 on both?
To both.
Okay. You watch the one behind you as this music is coming through, and there's kind of this like light burst that comes from your smartwatch. It kind of goes out in this kind of radar flare, and slices into this top one here, and it is no more.
Okay.
The other one, however, is still up, but is looking hurt.
Okay, cool. See the figure pudding, box.
So yeah, figgy pudding and 2 boxes left at this point.
Mrs. Seed, you got the box?
I've got it.
Cool. I'm going to use currently my 45 feet of movement because of blade singing.
Okay.
To get me... I'm actually gonna... I hate that I'm gonna do this, but I'm going to. That's about 40. I know it's gonna get an attack of opportunity.
It is.
Get to here, which should be 45.
Roll me an acrobatics check, please. The box misses you as you start running off.
It's probably gonna keep me there, actually.
What'd you roll?
11.
Oh no, 11's okay. So you you start running off, and you just kind of like scoot, slide your booty across the side of the desk over here to get further down. And Megan looks at you and goes, "What do they allow you to do on your shift?"
A night shift.
I was coming to make sure you're okay, but that's cool. You're okay. And I'm going to keep moving with Expeditious Retreat, which allows me to use my bonus action to dash. So 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to give Schmitty some advantage on this next combat.
Sweet.
Yep, that's my turn.
Awesome. All right. It is my Figgy Pudding's turn. I think I'm funny. Cool. Okay, it is going to reach out, and this frosting is going to come from the top of this giant cake, come over and try and grab a hold of Schmitty's hand that popped it earlier. That's going to be 23 to hit. What's your AC?
It's in here somewheres.
It's on that first homepage.
Yeah, I'm on 2 different things here.
Trust me, I know.
18.
So yeah, that's gonna hit you for 6 points of bludgeoning damage as this thing kind of slaps you on top on your hand, and because of that, your hand is covered in this gross frosting. Your AC is down by 1.
Gotcha.
as it starts to kind of sink into your skin, and it doesn't necessarily burn. It's kind of that cold burn as it's covering your hand.
And actually, I think my AC's lower because I don't believe I've got my hockey pads on.
That's true. You do not at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So you're down quite a bit.
I'm squishy.
You are. That is its turn. So Schmitty, it is your turn.
All right. Well, I see that punching this thing isn't doing it any good, doing me any goods, and I want to keep everybody else safe. So I'm just gonna grapple this thing. I'm just gonna keep it right here and keep it paying attention to me.
Nice. I would like you to roll an athletics check with advantage, please.
That'd be a 27.
Yeah, you put your hands around this giant cake. You are grappling said figgy pudding. So it is not moving.
Good.
You're holding on to it. Are you staying there?
I'm staying there.
Okay, sounds good. This box is gonna come after Mrs. C and attempt to bite. That's a 18 to hit. Hits.
Hits.
You suffer. Really? You suffer 5 points of cardboard damage. And I need you to make that acrobatics check, please.
Right. 23.
Yeah, you jump right out of the way as this tape starts swinging towards you.
Not this time.
This box gonna come after our small little friend. For 9 to hit.
No.
I didn't think so. It is still trying to kind of push itself up from being face planted, and it's kind of using the flaps to move itself up, but also try and get you haphazardly. That is their turn. So Mrs. C, it is your turn. Vax, you're on deck.
Marvelous. All right. I'm going to, now that I have this wicked cool staff of candy cane in my hand, I am going to and try and just smash this thing to bits.
Yeah.
Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That is a 21.
21's definitely gonna hit. It's a box.
7 damage.
7 damage. Right on. You hold up. Yeah. Cool. You come around with the staff and you kick up the staff at the very end, and the end of it gets underneath the box and flings it up into the air. It hits the ceiling and falls back down, not moving.
Hey.
Amazing.
Nice.
I'm going to look around me rather quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Going to see that pudding over there, and I am going to use my movement to run, leap, run. Hello, darling, might want to get out of here. Run, leap onto this counter.
Okay.
And then I'm
Hold.
one of the cookies. What was that?
Hold. Do that acrobatics check again, please.
Okay. Oh, easy. What's 16 plus 8?
Oh, yeah. Okay, you're
24.
Good. Yeah, yep.
Yeah, cool. So I'm going to grab one of those cookies that's in my pocket, and I say, nothing like a royal icing biscuit. The royal icing gets nice and hard after a day or two of sitting out, and I'm going to chuck it at the figgy pudding.
Roll for an attack.
Fires with the fires is there, I see.
Let's see. Yeah, 17 plus 8, so that's 25.
It'll hit, yeah.
Sweet. Oh, beautiful. 10 damage.
Sweet. Yeah. This, you you take this cookie, fling it across the room, slides over, and just lands right in the middle of this cake, just and is stuck in it. It kind of like wriggles a little bit, not happy with what you just did. Anything else?
I'm going to say, that is not a proper pudding! The best sweets come from my kitchen!
It's true.
Bax, it is your turn. Belladonna, you're on deck.
Okay. I'm gonna keep hitting the thing that's in front of me because it's so much fun. And I'm gonna set up my 3 attacks.
Go for it.
All right, so that is a 19.
19's gonna hit.
Okay. Ooh. Then 11. It's box.
11 will not hit.
11 will not hit. Okay.
As everybody goes, oh.
Okay. And then my frenzied attack. How about a 26 instead?
Totally gonna hit, yes.
Okay. So that is going to be 6 plus 3 is 9. And then that is going to be a 5, another 8 for the other attack that landed. Why won't you break?
You're just hitting it on all of these corners, and you watch it kind of just. But it looks back at you and is like, still up.
I hit harder than you.
Belladonna, it is your turn. James, you're on deck.
I look at Mrs. C. Does she look okay?
She's looking all right.
Yeah, I'm good.
Hit point wise, are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna heal you.
Love
I
it.
feel weird about not. Okay, so I'll stand right next to Mrs. C and I'll hand her like a little salve and go,
Yes.
put it on your wounds and I'll cast Cure Wounds at first level.
Okay. Muted. Joe.
Sorry, I'll say that again. My goodness, this smells like my time in Tibet. Thank you, dear.
It's probably where I got it. 7 points of healing.
Oh, that's marvelous.
Very nice.
And then I'll glare at that box that's trying to hurt my kid.
Very nice. James, it is your turn. Schmitty, you're on deck.
How is the pudding looking?
The pudding is looking hurt,
Okay.
but
Still
it
glowing?
is a thicker cake. It is still glowing.
I could do my attacks. That could be that. Let's see if we can do some damage to it. Okay. Kind of. Again, go into the watch, which has been because with my sword out, I'm gonna again pick an app, hit it, and at the up during the song that's still kind of playing, when there's moments where it's like do do do, these 5 motes of light fly off the watch and then slam right down the pudding as I cast magic missile at 3rd level.
Sweet.
So auto
Do that
hit,
damage, yeah.
5 globules. My D4. Uh, 16 points of force damage.
Ooh, okay.
That is my action. The only bonus action I have would be to retreat, which I don't want to. Yeah, I'm just gonna then just stay there.
Now it's looking hurt.
Oh, okay. Cool. But that's my turn.
Very nice. All right. This pudding is not happy. If it can have an emotion, I would say that it is not happy. So it is going to come after the area where it the lights just came from.
Well, I got it pretty grappled.
Oh, you do? Well, it's not. It's
Can't move.
It can't move. It can't move out of the way. But these like little frosting tentacles are going to come out and try and grab James.
I will never look at Figgy put it in the same way again.
That's going to be 21 to hit.
That's my AC. Reaction. I'm gonna swipe my hand against my watch, and a beam of light's gonna hit. And I'm gonna cast shield.
Okay, you slide this thing, and there's this moment where a light comes out, just and just goes right back into the watch.
Yeah, and so until my next turn, my AC is 26.
Cool. Cool.
Matt's a Tarask.
I have never seen AC that high in my life. 26?
Cool.
Techno wizard.
So cool.
This box is going to come after our friend here. That's a 18 to hit for Bax.
That'll hit me. But what kind of damage is it? Because I'm raging.
This is a good question. Let me bring it up. It's gonna be... It's piercing damage.
Half that, please, for me.
Sure. So, 3 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
But I do need you to make an acrobatics check for me.
Not athletics.
Nope.
Dang it.
Acrobatics.
Dang it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a 5.
Yeah, you this mimic comes out, brings its teeth against your arm that you're holding your pixel craft toy in, and grabs a hold of it, and the tape just goes around your arm. You are grappled.
Bad box. Bad box.
Sweet. Schmitty, it is your turn.
Well, I'm pondering whether I should just keep a hold of this thing or try and shove it somewheres, but at the same time, I don't want to shove it too far, so I think I'm just going to stay a hold of this thing and keep it from moving.
All right, make that athletics check, please. And you have advantage because James is right behind it.
What's the advantage bonus?
So you roll 2 d20s and just take the higher number.
Oh, well then I'm going to re-roll that thing. A little better. That's going to be a 13.
Yeah. I rolled a 6, and its dex is a -3, so you have a hold of it. You're smelling all sorts of like fruits and spices and stuff within this cake because you are right up against it. That frosting. Yeah, that frosting is still trying to seep into your skin and kind of fill in your pores and kind of have this corrosive feel to it. It doesn't feel great on your hand. Mrs. C, it is your turn. Bex you are on deck.
All right, so as I'm rubbing the salve on my skin that Belladonna gave me, and I'm remembering my time in Tibet and all the time I spent with the monks there, learning things on my travels around the world, I am going to look down at her and then see her little boy has just had the tape wrapped around him like I had wrapped around me. And I'm going to take a moment and think, oh no, and remember the Zen time that I had with the monks. And I'm going to focus, and I'm going to take another biscuit out, and I'm going to aim right for the tape.
Okay. Roll for an attack.
It's a 10.
Doesn't even hit the box.
But at least it doesn't hit the boy.
It does not hit the boy.
Blast.
But you missed.
I missed.
Bax just sees the cookie fly by and just go, ah!
Me too.
I'm sorry, dear.
That was a waste of cookie. That would have been tasty.
Oh, goodness, that was almost 40 years ago. I really need to remember my training.
Anything else?
Yeah, I guess I'm going to use my movement to go ahead and say, well, if I can't do it ranged, and I'm going to just bolt over here.
Sweet. All right.
I can do an unarmed strike as a bonus action. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and, like, as I'm running, jump and, like, come down and poo, kick it.
Sweet. Roll for an attack.
That's much better. 24.
24 is going to hit.
Excellent. Much better. We are 5 damage.
5. Oh. You kick into the side of it, and you watch that side of it kind of go. It is broken on that one side. It's kind of doing one of these, giving a little flat tire on the one side. But it is still standing. It is still moving.
It's still wrapped around Bax's arm.
Yes.
All right.
But it is Bax's
You got
turn.
this, darling.
Bad box. And he's going to grab his arm, lift the whole thing up, and smash it to the ground.
Okay.
That's his attack.
Sweet. I want you to roll an athletics check for this, please.
I'm raging. That's with advantage. Okay. Okay. So that is going to be 21.
Yeah. Okay, so now roll your damage.
Okay. Roll my damage because it'd be an unarmed strike because it's got the club wrapped up. Or
Yeah. So okay, so
so
it
that's
would be
5 points of
5 points of
damage. Period.
There we go.
Did you add your strength for raging? Because technically it is a strength-based attack.
It's true.
Then my strength modifier is +4. So you add that to the damage?
So it'll be
or to
1
the attack?
plus 4 your strength. And then rage damage is 3, because rage damage is only when you use a strength-based attack.
Right.
So
And this is strength-based.
Rage is 3, so it'd be 8.
My rage is...
Your rage damage?
Let me double check that. Oh yeah, 3 damage. Yep, you're right.
Cool. So that would be...
Well, it says
8.
with strength. It says with strength weapons.
I mean...
No worries.
That's up to the DM.
Trust.
Yeah.
No worries. You grab a hold of this thing, lift it up into the air, and bring it down like it is some form of hammer or like you're cutting wood, and you feel the whole thing crunch beneath you. It is no longer moving.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh,
Well
come
done,
kill this
Max.
figgy pudding. So come kill this
I'm
figgy
so
pudding.
proud.
Yes, please.
I don't think Bax has noticed that there's a figgy pudding around. I think he's been too preoccupied with the boxes.
Truth.
So, can I make a perception check to see if there's anything else going on? And
Absolutely.
also, how is my pixel craft toy looking?
It's looking kind of mangled. There's a few. It's kind of bent to the side, and it's looking a little damaged.
Then
Go ahead and make
can I see if
your
there's
perception check.
Yeah.
Gotten quite a few resources out of that, I imagine.
Yeah, it's just looking a little sad. So that's gonna be 18 plus 6 is 24.
Ooh, 24. You start looking, you see your mom. You see something over a few of the shelves within this area, and you're not this white substance that is kind of like coming over and coming after a few people, but you can't see exactly what's going on over there. However, when you look up to see these tentacle like frosting bits, you notice something on the shelf. It looks like a superhero hammer that is atop one of the higher portions of a shelf, sitting in all its glory.
Oh. Mrs. C, can you hand me that hammer? I'm a little short.
I know we're still technically in combat.
Sure.
And before my turn, do I have...
Yeah, you can have a free action to just...
Of course, dear. It would be my pleasure to give you a belated holiday gift.
Thank you! And then I'm gonna, Bax is gonna use his movement
Sweet.
to kind of see if he can come around. Yeah, we'll go 15 feet to there, and then kind of see around. Wrong thing. To kind of see around the corner, to see what's going on over there, and then make that movement to 15.
You
plus
see
10. I should be
you
able to
see
make
the
that.
post haste worker hugging a giant cake.
More than just hugging it.
Fair.
Mr. Schmitty, that's your name, right?
Yeah,
Do you need help?
yeah, hit it.
Okay! And now having that hammer in my hand, I am... Yeah, because I haven't used my bonus action yet.
You have not used your bonus action.
Okay. Then bonus action, I'ma hit it with 2 hands. Pow!
The new toy within your hand, even though you have not bought it yet. You bring it down and roll for an attack.
Still with the cardboard packaging all around it. Like, I haven't
Nice.
even ripped that off yet. It's still all around it. In the bowl. Okay. That's going to be 22.
22 is gonna hit it. Roll some
Okay.
damage.
So, and that's with 2 hands.
2 hands.
So that's the bigger one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where's my d10s? Where did you go?
Do
I've got
6
some.
damage now.
There we go. So that is going to be 5 plus 5 is 10 plus 3 is 13.
13. 13 points of damage. And I need you to roll a d20, please.
Okay. I got a 4.
Okay. You slam down into this cake, and your hammer hits into it, and the cake kind of just caves in the spot that it's at. And when you bring back the sword again, that part of the cake just stays. It is broken in that way. It's looking real hurt now. Faux show.
Faux show.
Yeah, Belladonna, it is your turn. James, you are on deck.
That's an underdone cake. Okay.
Didn't say it was a good, well-made figgy pudding. I just said it was figgy pudding.
Okay.
Whatever it is, it's moist.
Upon seeing, I can get my glasses on. Upon seeing my son being hurt, I'm very angry. And so I would like to walk up to this piece of cake. And as I walk up, I'm going to take out a pendulum I have in my purse. And I'm going to swing it around. And I'm going to say Nightbird. And it's going to change into a Morningstar flail. And I'm going to whack it.
Go for it. Roll for an attack.
And I have advantage because I'm flanking?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, Mom, hit it!
That's a nat 20.
Oh!
Get it,
It's gonna hit.
Motherly instincts.
Mama bear rage, man.
That's 10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Would you like to explain how this goes down?
Yeah!
Go ahead and
Yeah.
narrate.
This has never happened to me before. I've never killed anything.
No, it's not.
I'm sorry. I was just taken aback and I was like, no, I don't actually.
No, I don't want
never
to.
killed anything.
What would you like to see happen?
I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna be swinging it. And I'll look at it and it's cherries, I guess.
Yeah, there's berries on top of it.
Okay. And I'll say, stay away from my son. And I'll just.
You
Whack
swing
off.
across, and the flail comes up over your head, and the pendulum grows and is just this giant metal pointed piece that comes down, and the piece goes straight into the cake, and it sticks in there for a second. And your pendulum, now that this thing is no longer moving, your pendulum and comes back to a tiny little scrying pendulum. It is no longer.
It's so cool.
You got it, Mom! That was so cool! And I'm gonna run up and hug my mom real tight.
Does anybody want to explain why we were attacking a confection?
I don't know, ma'ams, but that frosting sure hurts.
That was a lot of fun!
I'm going to look around. I want to try and get roughly back over here, and I want to look and see if Jim is still there.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
I can't see anything. There's a lot of frosting around. I rolled a 1.
What? Yeah, no.
I rolled a 1.
There's the place looks disheveled. You can't see a lot of people. The only person you
Minus
can
1 to perceptions. That's a 0.
Yeah, you're
Glasses. I'm old.
yeah, your glasses are fogging up with like the steam that is coming off of your face as you're sweating. You're not seeing much.
There's frosting all over my glasses.
Belladonna, you notice there's this corrosive frosting over Schmitty's hand.
Can I do like some sort like a nature check or something to see if
Yeah.
it's like normal frosting? Is there a
Yeah.
baking check?
There's not, but there should be. Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
No,
No.
that's a 1.
It looks like a lot of frosting. You wouldn't know why it would hurt or harden so quickly the way it is.
Lavender, sweetie. Smell your lavender.
Okay.
Mrs. C?
Calm down.
So I'm just going to trust that my coworker Jim got out of there safely, and I'm going to walk over here and see everyone else. I'm going to say, that sweet was no good. Do I notice what's going on with Schmitty's arm?
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check.
Oh, much better. 24.
Yeah. It has this like corrosive nature that's going that is starting to harden against his hand. From what you could guess, if it stayed on there, it would start to make his skin too damaged and would meta-wise keep his AC really low.
All right, so I'm going to take my apron off, and I'm going to say, if I may, and I'm going to just wipe all over his arm with my apron and try and get that off. And I'm going to say, this is not a proper pudding. If you want a good sweet, then perhaps go for that snowman in your pocket. And I would like to use my my chef feat.
It takes place during a short rest or a long rest.
Do we count this as a short rest? I mean,
that's a good question. Are you guys having a short rest at this point?
I think so.
Sitting, chilling, healing, trying to all that.
I'm really tired now after all of the excitement.
So
the rage has gone away.
So during your short rest, you guys can hit on your thing that you are having a short rest. You can roll any sort of hit dice to get hit points back. And if you are eating any of Mrs. Claus's cookies, you are receiving an extra 1d8 hit die to use.
Can we use that instead of our hit die? Because that could potentially set me over the edge.
Same.
I will say yes.
Okay.
I'm going to say, James, you know that I always give you that extra plate of biscuits that's just for you, right?
It should still be at my desk. As I realize I've walked away from the...
Do you mind if we share those?
I'm going to eat mine.
I dropped the rest of them and they make better weapons by now.
So I'll go over and see and check if my plate of cookies are still there. As I'm walking in, I'm deactivating the lo-fi beat that's been playing on my watch. I'm going to casually put my sword back in my bag. Not that it's going to be that casual.
So for recoveries for the short rest, is it the hit die, or do you roll for just general?
So your hit die, it should tell you the hit dice that you have. You can use any number of them, and that's hit points that you can get back.
Perfect. I just want to make sure that was
you
right.
have an additional 1d8 to add.
I already added that one
because of Mrs. Claus. James, you walk over. Your plate is still there, and Megan is sitting on the floor, holding her knees, and is just breathing as you walk over.
Ooh, it's an exciting morning shift. Probably my favorite so far. Cookie?
Sure. And she just grabs one of the cookies off the plate.
It seems calm right now. You might want to get out of here in case stuff happens again. I don't think we're going to have our normal shift.
I'll close up.
Okay. If you notice anything, call out.
Sure.
Cool.
She kind of sticks the cookie in her mouth and begins to walk towards the front door to close out.
I'll take the plate of cookies over to the gang.
How large is this figgy pudding?
It's about like 5 feet high. It's about a person-sized figgy pudding. It was not
This thing
a
wouldn't
tiny
fit in an
figgy
oven.
pudding.
How did we miss that in the break room?
During this times, I'm gonna go and go back to my truck and get my stuff. I'm not gonna be unprepared this time.
All right. You head out to the post haste truck, go over, grab your hockey pads and your stick, and you start walking back in. I would like everybody to make a perception check for me, please.
My glasses are still covered with this stuff.
Ooh.
22.
22.
Yeah.
10.
6.
Okay. Bax and Belladonna, you guys are inspecting the figgy pudding as well as some of the other boxes, and you hear a very tiny voice in the corner, in the back corner where the boxes were.
I thought you meant in the figgy pudding, and I was like, oh.
No, in the back corner where the boxes were, you hear, well, now you've gone and mucked everything up. Oh, he's gonna be really angry. We gotta get out of here. And you hear,
Mom, did you hear little voices?
Yes, I did. I did hear little voices. And then
They
Where
said
did you
someone
hear
was going to be
voices
mad.
coming from?
Back
here?
where
This-
the boxes. Where the
I'd like
boxes
to head
were.
over in that direction.
sure.
I too would like to join.
Okay.
I've pulled out my smartphone. And as
Mhm.
I'm walking up, I'm gonna start scrolling through one of the apps and like, oh, there it is, and I'm gonna cast detect magic.
Sweet.
are you Googling what happens when a figgy pudding attacks you?
Putting on the rampage.
I'm just sticking with my
The
group.
only results I'm getting are bad sci-fi movies and fanfic. Oh, I'm staying away from that website.
You go over and you bring up the app on your phone, click the button, and it's like the flashlight comes on, but the flashlight is blue, and you start moving it around, and you do get a very heavy sense of magic behind one of the normal boxes that is around that corner.
So if my darling friend Bijo saw this, she would just be beside herself right now.
Mr. C, would you mind using that candy cane of yours to move that box? I'm getting some weird readings.
Absolutely, darling.
Is that a ghost box?
You better watch out. You better not cry. And I move the box out of the way.
Cool. You slide the box out of the way. It moves like a normal box. Does not make any sort of motion towards you. And as you do that,
Yeah.
this like 5-inch in diameter. Wow, that one is gonna be big. 5-inch in diameter, big, looks like a bell or something spherical, rolls away from the box, and that is one of the things that is giving off that magic. There is also a residual sort of teleport magic that is gone now.
Does my app tell me what school of crafting and magic that bell is from?
The bell is giving off all sorts of different schools of magic. It's kind of like circulating through a bunch of them.
Cool. Well, let's see if this works. I'm going to reach out my hand, and my mage hand is going to slough off and go and grab it.
Okay. There you have like this like bracelet that you have around your wrist, and as you bring it out, this sort of spectral hand shapes around you like a glove, and then slides off of it, goes down, and scoops up this sphere.
Good. Nothing. Cool.
You're
All
just
right.
full of surprises, aren't you?
I have a lot of hobbies and downtime, so I'm gonna go over to the my desk, and walk over, and then I'm going to set it down, and I'm gonna look and be like, nope, didn't prepare that. Oh, man, I gotta go analog. And out of my backpack, I'm gonna pull out a book, throw it open, flip through a page. It kind of looks like a textbook. I'm gonna flip through. Okay. And I'm gonna start doing identify ritually.
Okay. So within this this short rest, you ritually cast identify through your textbook savviness. You look through, and you find a article on something that looks exactly like this, and it is called a solstice sphere. As you continue to read, the solstice sphere was made by Sylvan and Eladrin hands and has been around for centuries. Using many schools of magic, the sphere has been known to help and hinder. Once unlocked, the sphere inputs magic to produce a familiar but different result. As you look at the sphere, look up from the textbook, and you look at the sphere, it looks kind of like a bell, and there is an inscription around it that is in a different language.
Elvish, common, or no?
No.
Cool.
Can I look at it?
You walk over, look at the bell. What languages do you know?
I know. Oh, I wrote this down. Common, Elvish, Primordial, and Sylvan.
You look at it and you can read it. It is in Sylvan. And it says, "Let magic reflect in the world."
I relay that.
Let magic reflect in the world.
Ooh, that's good. I'm gonna use that in my game later on. I start typing something on my phone.
What's that means now? And how that pertains to boxes coming alive and figgy puddings?
Let magic reflect in the world. Well, these are all things that generally would not be magical. So maybe this device is making things that are inanimate magical.
Sounds about right.
Speaking of which, all of you have a lot more surprises in you than I thought you would have. Schmitty, I always knew that you had quite a pair of calves on you, but my goodness, you can kick. James, I always knew that you could really use a computer and the one on your watch and all these things, but my goodness, spectral hands.
Yeah.
And Belladonna, you have always been able to give everyone some sort of a healing word whenever they came around you, and you got the most amazing herbs and things, but my goodness, your pendulum grew as large as the Grinch's heart did. And you, Bax, my goodness. Mustn't let anyone get upset with you now, darling. I'm quite certain you're going to be quite the football player. My goodness, you're going to be even better than my son Christopher was. What on earth are you all able to do here?
I don't know, Mrs. Claus, but did you see what you just did?
Well, it's been quite a few years since I've done anything quite that active. I do keep up on my yoga, but I didn't know I still had it in me.
You hit those boxes really hard. That was really cool, Mrs. C.
Well, thank you.
James and anybody else who is proficient in Arcana, please go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Yes.
19.
Oh, come on. 13.
Okay. James, you look down at the textbook again, and your eyes keep hitting the words, once unlocked, the sphere inputs magic to produce a familiar but different result. And you look at the pictures within the textbook, and it has this main picture, what it looks like right now, which seems to be its locked status.
So quote unquote, it's dormant right now.
Correct.
With identify, I don't know if I get any operations.
DM, do
Yes.
I get anything from my 19?
Yeah, so you've seen some magical items on your travels, and sometimes magical items need to be placed within a container to make sure that it doesn't, like, the magic doesn't go wild. So you're assuming that this is, it's contained form. It's a container at the moment. So you would need to open the container.
DM, by your
Yeah.
discretion, because of this being very ancient, by the identify, I do know the properties, how to use them, whether it requires attunements, and how many charges it has, if any.
Okay. Here's the thing. It's not unlocked.
Cool. That's ooh. So it looks like a bell?
It looks kind of like a bell. And it has that like band that has the Sylvan writing on it.
When I was in Tibet, there were some holy relics that were kept in a special place, and if they were removed, then certain other things would happen. Might I look at this for just a moment?
Of course, yeah. It's
Thank you.
right there. Be careful. It was giving off very weird energies of all kinds.
Yes, I believe the magic is in here, and the bell is sort of it's box.
And we found it in the same place where we heard the voices from, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what did the voices say?
They said, "Oh, you really messed it up, man." And then
So someone's gonna be really angry.
and they sounded like like the chipmunks. They sounded
Oh,
like
really? Does that sound suspiciously familiar at all to me, DM? As someone who portrays Mrs. Claus?
You would assume. You could assume this, yes.
Sounds like elves to me.
James.
Oh, wait. Sounds like what?
The little.
Sounds
the
like
little,
elves.
The Christmas little elves.
Got it.
Yes, indeed.
Kind of like gnome.
Mrs. Claus, go ahead and, as you're looking at the bell, go ahead and roll me an investigation check, please.
4.
you look at it and it looks like a puzzle of some kind.
All right.
Like there's bits that look like they would move or slide or
You know, this looks like a bell to me, and all I can think of to do with a bell is ring it. Ceremonially, that's what would have been done in Tibet, but we're not in Tibet, are we? It is the holidays, and one does ring bells, but goodness, what's that? Oh, I can't see very well.
Do you want my scarf to clean your
Yes,
glasses?
please, Bax.
There you
No,
go.
you take it. Look, darling. It might be. I think you might be able to slide the pieces around a bit, but I certainly can't do it. Not with my vision. You please see. What can you do with it, dear?
go ahead and roll a dex check, Bax.
Children are good at
Okay.
puzzles, right?
Only if I can hit it later.
Ah, right.
Later.
That's
But
what
I can try.
someone who really likes fine motor skills. Oh, of course, James, with your computers and things.
Here you go. Do you want my scarf to clean your glasses, though, Mrs. C?
Yes, please, darling. That would be wonderful.
Here you go.
So
Thank
it's a puzzle box, essentially.
Yeah, you're looking at this puzzle. Go ahead and roll me a dex check.
Dex check. So just straight dex roll.
Correct.
Not a problem. Rolling. Ooh, 7. That was bad.
You start moving it around and you notice that the words on the band look like they could move independent from other words.
Ooh. I can't. You're he turns to Belladonna. I can't read it, but it looks like you can rearrange the words. So maybe it's better for you because then you can actually maybe create a different sentence.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are the words again?
Let magic reflect in the world is what you said.
Okay.
I guess I'll try it, and I'll look
Okay.
at the words and try to move them specifically.
What
Sure.
if you flip flop magic and world?
But
Let the world reflect in magic.
in magic. Brilliant, Schmitty.
Oh, well,
Does
it's
syntax carry over in Sylvan if you do that?
It would, yeah. Are you gonna flip these two words?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you slide
Glass.
you slide one you slide the word magic down and the word world up, and they move, and you start to slide them over to each other, and as they begin to pass the word reflect, it begins to glow.
I'm preparing an app on my watch as I realize this is starting to do something. In case something happens, I might cast absorb elements.
Okay. As you begin to keep moving it, as it gets closer to where the other word was, it pushes itself into the sentence again. The whole sentence lights up. Let the world reflect in, and as you can read it, your magic. And the bell itself begins to open and almost hatch in a way, bloom, and a crystal ball begins to float a little bit above as the little hanger on the bell grows and becomes a base until you now have a snow globe in your hand.
Aw.
Brilliant,
And-
Schmitty, you cracked it.
And that is where we're going to take a break.
Hey!
Yay!
Nice.